let's go into your kit collection, Danny, and let's start with what you're wearing, actually. So I know you as a passionate West Ham fan. Our listeners know you as a passionate West Ham fan. So why don't you tell us about that West Ham kit that you've got on, what year it's from, and kind of why you bought it and why it's special to you?
So this one that I'm wearing right here, like you said, it's probably the most desirable kit in my collection. And anyone that's a West Ham fan, I suggest you go out and get yourselves one of these, because this is actually the replica from the kit that was originally released. Obviously, I'm still quite young myself. I was born in '98, so this kit is a replica of the 1994 Bobby Moore Memorial match versus the Premier League 11. So West Ham played the Premier League 11 in 1994, just after Sir Bobby Moore passed away. Rest in peace. And this kit was the memorial kit, and it's just a fascinating kit. So to start off with, we've got the old school West Ham logo. I know that might not be able to be seen, but the new one is absolutely horrible. So for anyone that doesn't know, the old West Ham logo had the Berlin gates on the logo. It was nice and intricate. It was all cut and sewn and embroidered onto the kit, which is just fantastic. It just says the Bobby Moore Memorial here in 1994. The kit itself is embossed with these stripes, like the old school stripes that the 1966 kit would have had, and the collar as well, a nice circular high roll collar, which was worn to keep players warm as well during those winter games. Now I'm just going to give myself a little spin. So every person on the team didn't wear a number other than the number 6, that legendary number which has been retired by West Ham, obviously because of Bobby Moore. No other numbers were bigger than the number 6 at West Ham. There's no one that in history which is going to be big enough to take on a number of that statue. So obviously they retired the number. And then the next number that probably will be retired is the 16 of Mark Noble. So those two players that have served their lives for West Ham and done all they can are going to have their numbers cherished for the rest of their lives. So, but this one for me is really important. You've got the Dagenham Motors, proper old school sponsor. Won't see them anymore. And this kit is a staple. I would wear this kit out. I have worn this kit out to a few clubs or to a few pubs, and it always gets people coming up to you and sort of screaming irons at you, or hammers, or come on your irons. So it's a talking piece as well, proper conversation piece, and brings everyone together for the love of England national side and Sir Bobby Moore. So that's the kit.
Just speaking on Sir Bobby Moore, just so our listeners and viewers are aware, did he pass away in 1994? Is that why you had the match in 1994?
Yep. So it's that's why it was. He passed away for bowel cancer in 1994, and his wife and his family have done a lot for the foundation they've set up as well. I'm an avid donator to the Sir Bobby Moore Cancer Research Fund, and just a couple of weeks ago it was the 27th anniversary of his death. But he would have been playing for a couple more years after that just to get things going. But listen, one of the best to ever do it. You ask Pele, you ask Maradona, you ask Beckenbauer, you ask Gerd Müller, they're all going to say that Bobby Moore was just impossible to get past. And his ability to carry the ball forward is something that has been incorporated into the defender's game now. So he's created a legacy at West Ham. Obviously, one of the only people to captain a World Cup, and the only England captain of a World Cup. Hopefully not until next summer, next December. But I don't want Jordan Henderson to lift the trophy. I want someone of some sort of stature to lift the trophy.
I think Harry Kane's still our captain as well, but it's just there's like rumours at this time that Declan Rice will be made vice captain ahead of the Euros. So if that happens,
that would be. Let's hope Harry Kane gets injured and then Decky Rice will gladly lift that World Cup trophy in Qatar in 2022. So
we're not getting anywhere close to the World Cup final without Harry Kane on all cylinders. I don't see that happening at all. But yeah, thank you for that history lesson, because those are little things that I personally didn't know. So thank you very much for telling me about that. In terms of the design, it's one of those kits that I've kind of, like you've said personally, you can wear it out in public. People will praise you for the number you've got in the back. People will know that you're a West Ham fan, not because of the claret and blue that you share with Aston Villa and with Burnley, but the fact that you've got number 6, you've got the old school badge on you as well. Again, with the Upton Park gates. I call Upton Park inside Berlin, but that's just me. But yeah, I'd give that happily a good 9 out of 10. Again, for the player in the back, 9 out of 10. But I'm guessing you'd probably rate it higher because it means a lot more to you personally.
Yeah, as soon as I saw this kit and you have people telling you the history about it, it was just something that I had to go and get. It was, I think my cost of this kit as well also became a donation to the charity. When they were selling them on the last few days of the Upton Park Berlin games, when we beat Man United on the last day of Upton Park 3-2, that Winston Reid header to send Man United's hopes.
I have that shirt, but for that reason, I didn't wear that kit to this episode. I'm like, I have good memories of that kit of beating you in the FA Cup, but because of that game, that last game, I'm like, I knew you were gonna bring that up. That's why I didn't bring that white Man United kit to this episode. But no, thank you for reminding me about that. When we almost had you, and then it all just went collapsing.
Did you really think that on the last day of our stadium we were going to lose? We would have thrown the kitchen sink at that match for it to for we to come away with a win on that day. We'd have thrown absolutely everything at it, and just Winston Reid last minute just header in, screaming.
Scenes, man. And that was the Dimitri Payet season where he scored that amazing free kick in the FA Cup as well. But the season afterwards as well, we played Spurs in their last ever home game at White Hart Lane original, and they beat us 2-1 as well. And we're just there like, we can't ruin a party. But by the by, it's just one of those things that happen. But what would you rate your Bobby Moore kit out of 10? So Bobby Moore kit out of 10.
It's got to be a 10. It has to be a 10 for me. There's no other kit that I will probably give a solid 10 and a 10 than this kit right here. It's just got the memory to it. It's got the design. It's stylish. It's fashionable. It can be worn out. It can be worn to the match days. It can be worn to the away days as well. And it's just a staple in my collection. And hopefully the other West Ham fans out there that have got either the original one. But if you've got the original one, then obviously applause to you, fair play. And if it's in good condition, then just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, and we can sort a deal out if it's in my size. But it's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me, Hamza. That's the only thing that it can be.
Nah, 100%. I understand exactly why you do that. It's like if I was to get like a replica 99 kit or a replica 2008 kit, for example, like that. But it's just one of those things that just means more to you as a fan, and the player in the back, it means absolutely everything. But no.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So that was our little review of the 1994 Bobby Moore replica kit from the West Ham 11 versus the Premier League 11. The only time to ever have a Premier League 11 face off against another Premier League team. And that's it. That's the one there. 10 out of 10 from me. And we'll see you next time.